subscribers and followers. This is Debt Free Dave here on the Personal Finance Friends channel, bringing you a new edition of our new series to the channel, my series personally, the Double Feature. This is the second edition to the series. In the first edition, we talked about budgeting, the importance of budgeting, and why you need a budget, blah, blah, blah. Go check out that video on our channel. It's under the playlist, Dave's Double Feature. Today we're going to talk about an important topic, 5 reasons people don't follow their budget. So, I find this one especially interesting because me personally, I've had so many experiences where I've made a budget when I was getting out of debt, and I just don't follow it because, things come up or whatever. But I'm giving you the 5 reasons why most people don't follow their budget in the Personal Finance Friends opinion. So anyways, I got a question on, I believe Instagram. I got a DM asking why on our channel do we not use like editing softwares, and why do we just do one raw uncut take? And it's because on this channel we want to provide you some genuine opinion and commentary, and not something that we rehearse. So that's why we do live raw uncut takes. And we want to be just as real as possible with our audience. So anyways, I hope I addressed that question well. We're going to dive right into it now. So the first reason why people don't follow their budget is because, well, they just don't make a budget. They don't make a budget, so you can't follow something if you don't make it, or it doesn't exist. So that's kind of self-explanatory there. You kind of need to make a budget to be able to follow it. So anyways, we're going to go on. So number 2 is they don't know how much their bills are. Now, see, today in society we have this great thing called auto pay on a lot of like our online bills, or credit card bills and stuff like that. And like your phone bill, if you put automatic payments on there or whatever, and you just like I know like Cricket, you get like $5 off your monthly bill if you just have it automatically pay on a certain day of the month. But you can you can just not know how much your bills are because you just don't pay your bills. The computers pay them for you. So that's an important topic, or important point I'm making here, is that you need to be cognizant and be aware of what you're spending. Which brings me to number 3 on this list. They don't account for every expense. So we're going to sit down, right, in the beginning of the month, or before the month even starts, before the beginning of the month, and we're going to say, okay, well, how much do we anticipate we're going to make? It's going to be different for everybody because some people are salary, some people are hourly. You don't know exactly how many hours you're going to work, so I always like to play it conservatively. So if I work 40 hours in a week, typically I'm going to budget for 35. Because you know what, there could be a day I miss, or I have to take a half day, or whatever. So being conservative in your budget, especially in the pre-planning, you can always adjust it when you get paid. But that's why every dollar is really nice, because you just put in, hey, I'm going to make $1,200 this month, or this paycheck, or whatever, and then you end up making $1,250, or something like that. So you get an extra $50. But you just put in what you actually received, and it makes it really nice. So yeah, but one of the biggest expenses, in my opinion, especially for me, when your income to fund money, and by fund money I mean you can spend this on whatever. So you don't account for this category. So I like the envelope system. So you just take out cash and then put it in the envelope, and then once you spend it, it's gone. Boo-hoo, bye. And then another tip that I'm going to give you later in this video is for the 4th point. But let me continue on with they don't account for every expense. So by that I'm saying, if you are in the point 2 category with you don't know how much your bills are, chances are you don't know every expense that you're going to pay in the month. So that makes it kind of difficult. But that brings me to my 4th point. And as you can see, let me stop here. As you can see, all of these are so intertwined together because they're dependent on each other. So if you don't make a budget, you can't follow it. But if you don't make a budget, then you don't know how much your bills are. And if you don't know how much your bills are, you can't account for every expense because you don't know if you're missing something. And then it brings me to my fourth topic. You don't know their spending habits. You don't know your own spending habits. Now that's why, as I said before, the envelope system is great because then you have control. Now what also is great, you can say, hey Dave, I'm having a hard time with controlling my fund money spending. And believe me, I'm a natural spender. I'm guilty. I go over my spending budget, but when I really set my mind to it, I can get it done. But that's why it's so important to do some analysis of your own spending habits. So get a simple pen and a piece of paper, and you just write down, this is the expense, this is how much it cost, this is the day. So then like for me, I have a problem I still battle with the problem of, I'm going to get paid on a Thursday, all my money's going to be gone on a Sunday. Because, you just got to party it out on the weekend and just go hard. I need that steak in my life, and I need, that beer or whatever, and you end up going out, and your friends are like, come on, let's go out, we just got paid, and you know what? I'm guilty of it, because I do it sometimes, and I really need to check myself, but that's my spending habits, so I put in my budget, hey, I can only spend this much on weekend one, so that helped me control it, and then I just take that out, and I only carry that. I don't carry a debit card, because then I can just have access and just keep going. So I only carry the cash on me, as well as, identification and stuff like that, driver's license, whatever. I don't want people in the comments being like, this guy's irresponsible, he just goes out and has a lot of cash on him. No, plus it's not even that much. So, anyways, so not knowing your own spending habits is the most important thing on this list. And the second most important thing is, point number 5, is you don't have self-discipline. So in another video I'm going to make on this series about self-actualization and realizing I'm the problem with my finances, because they are personal. It's not a community thing, they're personal. It's you. It's, your spending habits, your money management, it's that kind of stuff. And in that video, I'm really excited to make it. We're going to talk a lot about breaking down that barrier of pride. So stay tuned for that one. But number 5, not having self-discipline is super important, because you know what? In that video, you're going to have to go check it out, because I'm going to tell a story about how I was at the gas station, and that was one of the worst days of my life, because I was just sitting there with credit cards in my hands, and all of them are maxed out, and 57 cents in my bank account. So you're going to have to check that video out. But that's because I didn't have self-discipline, and I didn't have self-control with saying, all right, I'm committing my body and my mind and everything to this budget and to making this work so that I can further my financial freedom and get out of debt, build wealth and give and stuff like that. So anyways, that is the end of this video. I wanted to inform you guys of the 5 reasons people don't follow their budget, and these, I believe, are the hidden secrets to personal finance, at least in the budgeting aspect. And we're all about on this channel talking about the things that a lot of people don't talk about, like what's the reason behind the symptom, what's the actual cause. Not we're not going to treat the symptom of, oh, you don't have a budget. Well, we're going to talk about why you don't have a budget, or why you choose to spend like this or that or whatever. So, but anyways, if you like this video, subscribe, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at YoPFFs, like, share, and subscribe. Head on over to our YouTube channel. Go to the About section. There's a link to our website where I manage a blog on it. I created this whole website on Wix, and it's really awesome, and it feels super cool. Because I don't usually do anything tech-savvy, but you can go on there, look at the blog, and interact with us. There's links over there to our Twitter and our Instagram, as well as an About section where you can read the story of me, the man, and his hoopty, as well as the story to come about your personal finance friend Fonz, the man, and his 4 cars. So, anyways, that's going to do it. Have a good one, guys, and thank you so much for watching.